located in the north of Lithuania. Now I live and I study in Vilnius at Vilnius University. I'm a third-year student of molecular biology and I work in a field of science, and I also find and enjoy making some art, and I hope you will like my pictures. The biggest challenge is to come up with the right idea, because idea it's a very dynamic thing, because you start with the one idea and you finish with completely other idea, and your drawing, your vision, it changes all the time, and it's very dynamic thing, and it's very hard to explain. Every piece takes its own time, because it depends a lot of things, the time and the materials, the size, and it also depends on my feelings, on my emotions, because when I feel motivated and I feel happy, I can work only for several hours and I will finish a small piece of art. When I don't feel motivated, I can work for months or for weeks and it won't be finished. So it's very difficult, and it depends on a lot of things. Well, my childhood wasn't special. I was a child like everyone else, and I had a complete freedom to choose what I want to be and what I would like to do with my life. So I came up with the idea of natural sciences with molecular biology. I also had art as my passion through my whole life. I used to go to an art school, but I consider myself more as a self-taught artist, because I used to spend a lot of time on my own, on my drawings and improving my skills. And after that, after some time, I figured out that I would like to go to an art school, and I did it. I used to take lectures for a year, and but I didn't find it as good as I thought it would be, so actually I quit after a year. And sometimes people, when I tell my story that I used to go to an art school and then I quit, and they always ask me if I don't regret it, and I say that I don't, because there were a lot of things that I learned here in art school, but I also learned a lot of things on my own, and I think that art is a thing that is not learned at school. It's learned on your own, and you shouldn't be afraid to try something and to enjoy and find new things. I enjoy a lot of things, and it's hard to express only something and some particular things. As everyone else, I like books, I like reading, I like science fiction, I like movies, I like going to movies, watching movies with friends somewhere at someone's place. I also love cooking, I love doing crafts like making dolls and some other stupid things that I find attractive, and I enjoy them. The world seemed very vast and very large, and I couldn't understand it at some point of my childhood. But when I grew up, and the way I see it now, it is much more small, and I see connections between things and people and places that I didn't see as a child. And when you are a child, then everything looks very nice and very bright and wonderful, but when you grow up, the world loses its charm. It's some things you think they were wonderful when you were little. The biggest inspiration for me is nature, as it is itself. Its forms, its textures, and the things that are found around us. Of course, I'm inspired by other people. well, maybe it will sound crazy, but I find very attractive and very enjoyable to see other people's works online. And sometimes I talk with my friends and they say that they saw something on internet that is very well drawn, and they feel disappointed because they think that they won't be able to draw something like that in their life. But in my case, it's contrary. I feel very inspired, and I think that I should keep the same level. I should do something better and to learn new things, to do some good art as I see posted online. I'm not sure yet what I want to do in my life. I'm sure that I want to finish my studies and I want to work in a field of science for a period of time, but I'm not sure if I want to do this the rest of my life, because art, what I'm doing with drawing, with all those things, it's more than a hobby for me. It's my passion. It's part of my life, and I'm thinking about studies. Maybe one day I will take animation or illustration classes, and I will express myself as an artist. These people and places matter a lot, because you cannot separate people from places and places from people, because people are in places. So they influence you. They have some things that can make you some decisions that will be important for your life, because you meet people, you meet their ideas, their minds, and you explore them and yourself as well. So it's the places and people complete each other. So the experience that is given, it is hard to express. It is very large and very interesting, and every day is like a new beginning, because you meet new people, you meet new ideas, and it's amazing. It's very, very interesting, and I'm looking for it every day. Well, I learned a lot of things, and the point of view, it is changing. I'm looking different to some things that I looked in one way. I looked at those things, for example, 1 year ago, and now I look at the same things differently. So it changes. It changes. You meet people, you see places, and your view, your intellect, all things that are involved in you, they change. And this is the real studying, the real studies, the studies of lives. You meet people, you visit places, and it changes you. I would like to share a message that you shouldn't be afraid to do something wrong, because you will learn from your mistakes, and there's nothing wrong with you, and you should be yourself and enjoy your life. And once again, don't be afraid to try something new and to fail something, because you will learn, you will rise, and everything will be okay at the end of the day. All my drawings are available on Asiemik gallery. Feel free to visit and share with your friends. I hope you will enjoy it. Thank you for watching.